Stuart. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? I'm not British, you are very reserved. Oh, it's really fine. Thank you, Sean.
So we're going to open the questions to you all first. So if you'd like to put your hands up, I'll bring the microphone. But it's all that hand went up so quick over there. So we're going to start with you. All right, guys. Give me a second. Don't forget to keep your hands up as well so I can see you.
It's all like an auction. Everyone's trying the first question on the 25 pounds. Over 25, when it down to 500. What was that?
First of all, I never understand what you're saying.
Yes.
Second, out of all the wonderful people you met, both in America and the UK,
Yeah.
who do you hate the most?
Oh boy. Listen, who do I hate the most? I'll be quite honest with you. When those cameras shut off, you know, and you just get to talking to a lot of these people, they're all actually all very nice people. When they get into the auction mode and they start to get really competitive, that's when you see their horrible side come out. But no one has annoyed me more. No one has annoyed me more than the guy who goes, boom! We just filmed Series 3. I just got done filming Series 3 2 weeks ago. And the very last episode, he got on my nerves so much, I just told him, I said, dude, the cameras were rolling. I said, dude, I don't care about these cameras. I go, you make a mockery out of my auction one more time, I would punch you in your face. And he was just shocked. And I'm like, I will show you what boom is. But when the cameras aren't rolling, all of them, even the boom guy, they're all actually pretty nice. I think it just happens. I think you put someone on camera and you just don't know how they're gonna act. You know what I mean? Some people just start acting crazy. So anyway, I like crazy people though.
How long have you been an auctioneer for?
Oh, that's a good question. How long have I been an auctioneer for? Let's see. So I started off with stand-up comedy. I've been a stand-up comedian for 16 years. What's funny is in America, everybody knows me as the stand-up comedian. Every year for the last 5 years, I've been headlining the gym in Las Vegas. And so everyone knows me as Sean Kelly, the comedian, and then they're all surprised to find out that I'm an auctioneer. In the UK, because everyone knows me through Storage Hunters, everyone knows that I'm an auctioneer, and they're always surprised to find out that I'm a comedian. So I started doing, let me go ahead and answer that for you. I started doing stand-up comedy 16 years ago. And I had my own comedy club in San Diego, California, where I put myself on every show because I'm a narcissist. And I did 7 shows a week for 8 years. 1 on Thursday, 3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday. I did that every single week for 8 years. And then I started raising money for nonprofits. Children's Hospital, American Red Cross, any kind of disabled veterans groups. I would do charity auctions. And I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but I served over in Iraq. I'm a disabled vet myself. I was in Desert Storm. Thank you. Yeah. So I was looking for a way that I could kind of give back and try to really help out my fellow veterans that are coming home from Iraq and Afghanistan. So I started doing auctions to raise money. And then a friend of mine invited me to do a storage auction, and I saw my very first one, and I'm like, oh, this is a TV show. I had been looking for a TV show idea. So this was 2009. So I shot 3 minutes of it, and I took it to Los Angeles, and it became Storage Hunters, and it's in 44 countries now. That's cool. That's my story. All right, done. I will tell you this. I'm doing a stand-up comedy tour in the UK, my very first one, September 23rd through October 29th. You can get tickets at SeanKellyComedy.com. I'm starting out with all these small towns, and if it does well, then I'm going to go to bigger towns, right? And there are kids in the room, so I'm not going to do any of my material. You got to be 16 or older. But it is fun. And the way I do my comedy is this. I do a 1 hour stand-up comedy act that I've been doing for like the last 16 years. And then I ask the audience to bring something cheeky from home that you don't want anymore. And if I see something cool, I'll invite you up on stage. We'll make fun of your item, and then we auction off for charity. And we'll probably pick some veterans groups and that kind of stuff to give you money to. So it'll be fun. And you guys are saying, because I just started agreeing, I go, oh yeah, I have no idea what I'm agreeing to. Huh?
Any like 40 colloquialisms that you didn't understand?
Well, you know what? There's 2 people on the UK series from Stoke, and the husband, his name is John, and I swear, it just sounds like he's got marbles in his mouth. Oh, there you go. I'm like, what is he saying? But I'm getting better at it, and I also found out that some of these people were exaggerating their accents. There's like this Cockney guy, and I realized people don't really talk like that. But anyway,
We have questions right in the middle.
Good afternoon, how you doing?
Best show? Who would it be and why?
Oh my gosh, that's a good, you know what? That's the most original questions anyone ever asked me. So if I had to get stuck inside a storage unit for 2 days from someone from the US show, who would it be and why? It would definitely be the Green Mile, and I'll tell you why. That guy is the sweetest guy in the world. He cracks me up, he makes me laugh, and he's just lovely. So I know that I could tolerate him for 2 days. I'm pretty sure I'd kill anyone else.
And we're right up at the back.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, John.
Hey,
What's your most favourite moment on the show?
my most favorite moment? I love the fights. I do, man. When they start to fight, I'm just like, thank you, God, I love this. But you know, I don't know if you guys, of course you guys would know this, but in America, it airs on it aired on a network called True TV, and True TV basically told anyone that if they fought anymore, they would get kicked off the show. So they try to, because they didn't want any lawsuits. But I love the fights. Especially when it's someone I don't like and I watch them get punched. I'm like, yeah. Like, every mile we'll start to go in to break it up. I'm like, oh, yeah. And on the UK version, did you guys see the fight that they had here? I was so surprised because I always thought you guys were so polite and nice. But there was one guy who kept insulting the other guy all day long, and I kept thinking, God, I can't believe he's going to take this. And after a while, he snapped, and I was like, yeah. And the British film crew, they freaked out. They started putting their cameras down. I'm like, no, cameras.
All right then.
No, like, you know, it's
By the way, I love
fighting.
that phrase you guys have in the UK, hiya, where you combine hi and yeah. We don't do that in America. Hiya.
Hey. No, like you're saying about fighting, does Brandon and Jesse really hate one another?
Yes, they do. They really do. If they were here today, I'm sure they would be punching each other. They really hate. And the thing is that when you're creating a reality TV show, it's nice to pick people who don't get along, especially at an auction. If everybody liked each other at an auction, they'd be like, oh no, you buy it. No, you buy it. No. I try to pit them against each other. They do. They dislike each other immensely.
Are the Taylor brothers really as insane as they seem?
Oh, I love those guys. Yeah, those guys are. How many people here remember the Taylor brothers? Yeah, right? So the one Taylor brother, Brandon, the guy with the shaved head, he's a nut. He's ridiculous. I just love him. He's from somewhere in the South. He lives like down in the bayou, you know? And his whole family, they talk like this. Hey, man, how you doing, Sean? We just love you, man. You're great. Hey, man. You love your good, honey. And they're so awesome that they got their own TV show. It's I don't think it airs in the UK yet, but it's called Swamp Hunters, and it's what they used to do before Storage Hunters. What they used to do is they took metal detectors and they go out into the bayou and they look for and they dig stuff up and they find like Civil War memorabilia and that kind of stuff. And they got a whole show about it, and it's Brandon and his whole redneck family, and they are awesome. There's not one tooth between them. I love it.
All right. Look towards the back.
Oh, you're up at the top, yeah.
Just gonna pass it down.
Look at that mic getting passed down the road.
Hi Sean, I was just wondering, have you ever been really worried whether any of the fights would get completely out of control?
Oh, have I ever been worried?
Yeah.
Well, as long as I'm not getting punched. Well, the thing is like, I never really want anybody to get hurt in my auction, but I will tell you, if someone's getting punched, man, they've just been annoying. You know what I mean? But no, that's why I got the Green Mile, and here in the UK, I got the Mini Mile, because, yeah, just shove them in and they break it up. No one's ever really got, well, one person got hurt, but I'm not supposed to talk about that.
Right, as you said, you've raised it to 3. We have a final question
Okay, final question.
from this young man.
Hey, by the way, thanks for coming out and saying hi, everyone. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Just wondering what you think about your rival storage program, Storage Wars.
Storage War. Yeah, that's a good question. I'll tell you about that. So in 2009, I was looking for a TV show that I could, make myself, and so I could be on TV because I love doing this stuff, and I was doing stand-up comedy. So I did that storage auction, and I thought this would make a great TV show. So I hired a friend of mine who was a camera guy. We shot it. We took it to LA. Nobody wanted to buy my show. I mean, nobody would even talk to me. No networks, no production companies, nobody. I couldn't even get a meeting. So what's interesting, I'll tell you this whole story. I shot this video, and then what I did was I put the video on a website, and I bought Google AdWords, and I targeted the AdWords towards Santa Monica in California, where all the production companies are. And I bought every search word that I thought someone looking for new show ideas might type into Google. 3 weeks later, I get a phone call from a production company. They say, hey, we just saw your video. We think you'd make a great TV show. I'm like, yeah, that's why I shot it. So I partnered up with those guys, and we shot it, and it came out on True TV, and then a few weeks later, a little while later, Storage Wars came out, and then after that, Auction Hunters came out, and then after that, I don't know, there's a bunch of them, right? So I think it's just flattering that I had this idea, and it's in 44 countries, and then there's a lot of copycats, so good. I mean, it just means, if people are willing to steal from you, it just means you had a good idea. I don't own the show. I didn't know how to negotiate that. So I just, I took it to LA, and they're like, yeah, we'll make a TV show. I'm like, great, hope you want it. But anyway, so what I like about some of the other shows too, I watch Storage Wars sometimes. What I like about it is, unlike our show where we focus on big outrageous bidders, I think, I've never seen fights. They do show a lot of the boring stuff, so it's kind of documentary in style. Yeah, so I think they're all kind of fun. If you're into this kind of thing, it's kind of cool. Any other questions? We're done, right? We're done with questions?
Yes.
Hey, so I'm going to go back over to my table, and I'm going to be out there. So if anybody wants to come by and say hi, I'd love to meet all of you or any of you that want to come by. And I just want to say thank you so much.